Morning everybody, me Sam Fox the more here, but another vlog. Today we're going to be going to the Stoke On Trent area for the annual West Coast mainline diverts when the main line between Stafford and Crewe is shut for engineering works. It's usually the early May bank holiday, and that's what today is. Monday the 6th of May, the early May bank holiday, and it's awfully quiet here at the station this morning because the commuters are still in bed because they haven't got to get into Birmingham before 9 o'clock. And good job they haven't got to get into Birmingham before 9 o'clock anyway, because the trains are only going as far as Coventry because of engineering works between Coventry and Birmingham International. But yeah, we're going for the diverts via Stoke On Trent because the line between Stafford and Crewe is shut. That's mine. So we're waiting for the 0847 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly, where we're getting off at the first stop, Stoke On Trent. And good job, my backup plan was to get the A in case we'll let her finish. Right, she's finished. She's not finished. Will she hurry up and finish? Right, I think she's finished. Right, so yeah, the backup plan, because there's an overtime ban today. She's not finished. I am. No, shut up. So yeah, the backup plan in case they cancelled this Manchester train was to get the Stafford train and change it to Neaton or Stafford for a train to Stoke, because I've got a flexible ticket. However, that train was cancelled, so I'm on the 847 to Stoke On Trent, which is a good job I got a flexible ticket, so I can get this direct train to Stoke. Right, here is my train, and I've counted me and one other person waiting for it. Unless there's someone behind the corner. Well, what have we got this morning? 390046. I think I've been in this one a fair few times. Like, the seat reservation is in coach D, so I think I need to move further up from a seat reservation. I forget what number seat I'm in now. I just know I'm in coach D. Right, to kick things off at Stoke On Trent, there goes 390046 on the 0927 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly from London Euston. This brought me in from Rugby. Right, passing through a couple of minutes early actually is going to be an Avanti West Coast service on Divert from London Euston to Glasgow Central. And when I say on Divert, I mean this one's going via Stoke, to go via Crewe, to go via Manchester, to go via Bolton. Right, yeah, now made it to Stoke On Trent. It is an Avanti West Coast running station, and we have got 3 platforms. And you also get cross country, London North Western Railway, Northern and East Midlands Railway stopping here as well. Not sure how long we're going to be here for, probably maybe an hour or two. And then we're going to go to, I think I'm probably going to do Alsager first, and then come back to do Stoke On Trent on the way back because of the way the platform layout is at Kidsgrove. Didn't do Stone or Lockport. What the hell's Lockport, Sam? Stone or Longport, because I didn't think it was worth it, to be honest with you. Like, you get the traffic like through Stoke and obviously Kidsgrove. Alsager's alright to do, though, to be honest with you, because it is interesting to see Pendolino's divert through Alsager, but the Pendolinos usually go through Stone anyway, and you just get a little bit of extra traffic through Stoke, as well as obviously Kidsgrove. So yeah, also since I was last there at Stoke on Trent, they're well and truly doing some work on the blooming station like canopy. Would you call it? It's all completely covered in scaffolding now. Luckily, my usual location though, there's no building work down the far bottom, the far north of platform 2. So yeah, this is platform 3 for the northern services to and from Manchester. And unless they're a 6 car, and then they put them in the main line stations, take them out to the sidings and bring them back in the station again. We saw that over the Christmas period when we came and got the rail tours through here. So yeah, they're proper doing loads of scaffolding and building work over the roof of the station. Must be honest, on the verge of falling apart. Hang on. We have the East Midlands Railway service going to Newark Castle coming in. This is the 933, 170, 505. One of the ex-West Midlands Railway ones to Newark Castle from Crewe. But yeah, they are doing work to the station building. Is it just me, but like 5 years later we still have red for Virgin trains here at Stoke On Trent, whereas all the other Avanti West Coast stations I've been to, all the colour schemes now like a deep blue colour. So weird how Stoke On Trent still got red Virgin lampposts. Right, it's got the road. We're gonna have a freight train passing through, going to Semix workings from Ripple, something like that. I've forgotten. But yeah, we'll also have some diverted freight trains that are down through here. That's it, full power, speed it up a bit. Looks like we have got a shed. We have got 66084. Also, the EMR still in the station. Not sure what's going on with that EMR service, but it's supposed to be going to Newark Castle. But only 10 minutes into the filming session, there's already problems. Something's gone wrong with that EMR service to Newark Castle, so now they put the cross country on this platform. Anyway, I'm going to shut up because there's a 323 right in front of me where I need to film. Right, termination of Manchester Piccadilly is going to be a northern service. 323225. Gonna miss when these are not in the West Midlands. This is like the furthest south they'll come when they're not in the West Midlands. Well, technically Stoke is just in the West Midlands, but I mean like the Birmingham sort of area. Looks like people are half asleep on this train. Now this is something unusual for. I've never filmed a southbound train coming on platform 2 at Stoke. But here comes the 944 cross country service to Bristol Temple Meads from Manchester Piccadilly, going via Birmingham New Street and Childers Bar. 220002. Alright then, that Newark Castle service has broken down. It has, so it's now terminated here. Alright, problem with that is they've put the EMR service in the sidings now at Stoke On Trent, just south of the station. It might not have been that EMR train that broke down. I think it must have been another one on the route down to Derby, because it's left the station perfectly fine, kicked everybody off, and gone and sat in the sidings. It's delayed a couple of trains now because of congestion. Right, Bowledge is incoming. Here comes the Bowledge. Here comes 0953 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. 390 136. As 390 020 leaves on the delayed 0944 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly from London Euston, running about 8 minutes late due to congestion. Oh, it's an unrefurbed one. That's like one of the very few unrefurbished ones left. But quick number check on that London Pendolino. That's a 9:53 service, and it is 391.36. But it is 3:52.32 on the 09:58 London North Western Railway service to Stafford from Crewe. 3:52.32. Didn't get a good photo of it, but there's another chance to get a picture of a 3:50. Right, I think Northern's got the signal now. Right, we have an Avanti on test from London Euston to Crewe. Interestingly, going via Stoke on Trent on a bank holiday. Right, we've got 805002. Hopefully they enter service this summer. Right, here comes the 1021 cross country service to Manchester Piccadilly from Bristol to Temple Meads. 2 to 1 126. Right, that EMR service has now been taken out of the sidings and is now slowly making its way back into platform 1. Even though they've cancelled both of the services, so I thought at first, oh, is it starting here but I'm going back to Crewe? But no, it just seems to be coming in empty for no apparent reason. (170.505). Right, there goes 323.220 on the 10:55. Northern service to Manchester Piccadilly via Macclesfield, even though it's in a stolen West Midlands Railway 323. It's got all the West Midlands Railway old livery and interior. Wonder when Northern are going to fully refurbish them into their colour schemes. Right, we have a bit of a problem. You know how I mentioned that was a broken down train area? Turns out it was a broken down freight train down Uttoxeter way. Now, this wouldn't have overly affected me. However, the problem is, I'd planned it try and go to Alsager on a London North Western service and come back on an East Midlands Railway service. But that's probably gone out the window now because the EMR service is cancelled. Now, the problem is I'd only have half an hour at Alsager. So it's either I have to do an hour and a half, not do Alsager, or hope that the East Midlands Railway services start running. So I might hold off for doing Alsager for the time being. I might make my next location Kidsgrove, because then I have got a slight backup plan in case they cancel one of them, because this wouldn't have been a whole issue if there wasn't an overtime ban. But I'm worried that they might cancel some trains this afternoon. So I might do Kidsgrove, because I need to go to get some lunch from the Tesco there anyway. And then I might do Alsager afterwards. But because Alsager at the moment is only getting an hourly service, as I mentioned, I was planning to get an East Midlands Railway service back. So we'll see how it pans out. I've asked them if they're running a shuttle service. They've said no. They're just basically waiting for the broken down train to be rescued, basically. They're just waiting for some information from the freight company when I asked them on Twitter. Well, hello, where did you come from? 66006. Right. Don't know why I started this clip when I'm getting interrupted by announcements. First class coaches can be found at front. No, I've not got first class today. Way too expensive. This service is expected to be very busy today. When is it not? Customers with flexible tickets. But that'll be it for the passenger sort of stuff now, because we're going to get repeat numbers now, because this Pendolino coming from Manchester is the one I got up to Manchester. I'm not in Manchester now. The one I got up to Stoke. But yeah, we're going to think about going to Kidsgrove or our station now, but I've got to wait now until for another over 40 minutes. But there's a freight train at 11:35 which we'll get. We're not sure if we're going to go to our stage. I'll probably just go to Kidsgrove for the time being, unless EMR suddenly start running trains. But at the moment, they're all cancelled. Right, for everyone's information, I'm sure this is the route that is supposed to be on the corkscrew at Alton Towers that goes down in 2008, but they put a train on it. That's actually quite cool. Right, the Tampa's going, it was 73,930. Stone into the sidings. Right, I'm going to go to Kidsgrove now on this London North Western service. I could have got the Northern, but I thought I might get that on way back. I'm gonna go to the Tesco though first to get some lunch before I start the filming. I might not do our stage because by the looks of it, the trains are limited. And I've just seen now that there's a London North Western service cancelled about 3 o'clock. So yeah, that might have some problems. So I might just do Kidsgrove and come back to Stoke. Right, here's my ride, 350-116. Right, there goes the 12:11 London North Western Railway service to Crewe from Stafford. It was 350-116. Now there might be a brief pause in the clips because I am going to go to the Tesco and get something for lunch. Right, made it to Kidsgrove. It is an East Midlands Railway run station. We've got 4 platforms. Thought there was a train behind me then. And you also get Northern and the North Western Railway stopping here as well. Yes, I know you've cancelled EMR services.
Midlands Railway apologises for the inconvenience this may cause you. Customers are advised that they may be entitled to compensation.
But yeah, that Kidsgrove. Now, this is a new shelter. I don't remember this shelter being here before. There's a brand new shelter here. And I think that waiting room over there is never open. But you're not sure how long we're going to be here for, but it's, as mentioned, we're going to get the Diverts through here and whatnot. And also, I'm a bit peeved off, not because they've cancelled trains, because when I got on that London North Western to go to here, Kidsgrove, I decided to sit in a seat which had someone's coffee cup on. So I thought, I'll move the coffee cup. Bloody, their coffee spilled half of it, spills all over me. So now I've got bloody stained bloody jeans probably, which has peeved me off. Luckily, I've got some aftershave on me, so I shouldn't smell of coffee. But honestly, the things that happen to me whilst I'm out. Right, passing through now, let's get Diverted Avanti West Coast Pendolino from Liverpool Line Street to London Euston. £390 104. Alston Pendolino. God, my ears. No idea what the numbers are, but cross-country service from Bristol Temple Meads to Manchester Piccadilly. Forgot to check real-time trains for the numbers. Sorry. Right, there goes 1232 Northern service to Stoke On Trent from Manchester Piccadilly. 323235. Just checking there wasn't anything behind me. Right, I have another freight train coming down, but I couldn't see this one in real-time trains again. So this is 6741 Swanage Railway, GBRF. I believe this is another engineering movement. I'm all blooming sweating now. I walked to that blooming Tesco and back, but I could do with a drink. But I'm gonna wait for a train back to Stoke On Trent now. Next one is the East Midlands Railway one, and I'm hoping that it does run because there was loads of EMR cancellations area, but it says it's on time on the app. If not, the 1432 Northern, because this 1347 to Stafford has been cancelled. It has, due to no drivers. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy my lunch here at Kidsgrove whilst I'm waiting for whatever train shows up to take me back to Stoke On Trent. They put me in platform 1. Right, Northern saved the day back to Stoke because they were cancelling bloody God knows how many bloody trains from Alsager and Kidsgrove. So I thought, bugger it, we'll get a 323 ride, and we got the 1432 Northern service back down to Stoke. But I found it weird. In fact, I think they're finally actually opening the line again now, because that's the EMR service. I think I just went to the hour where they were cancelling the trains, but yeah, that's going to go into the siders now, and it will come back on platform 2 to go to the Manchester on that platform instead.
Platform 2 will be the 1444 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly, following Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. This train is formed of 9.
Right, here's my ride home. I'm going to upgrade because it's reporting as very, very busy. 390046. If there's any room to upgrade, that is.